Oh man, this is about to get messy. We've officially got a nasty showdown brewing, and the question is simple. Between DJ Akademiks and Mal, who is really Drake's inside plug? Over the past few years, both of them have strategically positioned themselves as the source when it comes to anything Drake-related. They each swear they're in direct contact with him, daily, weekly, however you want to frame it. They both insist they're tapped into OVO's inner circle and getting updates straight from the camp. And most importantly, they're both claiming exclusive insider intel on Drake's upcoming album, Iceman. But here's the problem. Somebody's getting fed bad info, and we need to figure out who's really plugged in. Now listen to this. Just last week, while J. Cole's album was dominating the timeline, so Akademiks decided to shake the room by previewing 2 snippets from Drake's Iceman.
No greatest. Them guys you saying are great makes that an understatement. Fuck them haters, double agents. Even my label gave them 15 years of my soul.
Did I do that? Did I do that? That's real.
You know what?
Ooh. Tonight's about J. Cole. Keep spamming them 5s. Iceman on the way. Iceman on the way. Iceman on the way.
Here's where it gets even messier. According to Akademiks, he's saying Drake didn't actually send him these tracks. Nah, he claims he's been sitting on them for a minute and decided to drop them just to create a straight-up hip-hop moment.
I think that those snippets upstaged the entire J. Cole album. And when people say, why would Ak do it? Well, I did it for that moment, to be the nigga who did it for that moment. If I had a Kendrick snippet, I would have played it then. If I, even with Drake shit, if I had a J. Cole snippet, I'll play during the stream for Drake too. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, bro, I'm hip hop, bro. It's funny because, like, I think I don't think no one's happy with me about that. Drake fans, they're kind of like, they're thinking that he's stepping on J. Cole shit. Drake isn't that happy. I imagine Cole's people are throwing a little hissy fit. Like, nobody's actually happy about that. And then there's some other angles of it, which, it's kind of behind the scenes, that I don't want to get into. But yeah, it's funny. Like, nobody's happy. People ain't happy about that. The timing was me. I had, people like their research. I literally announced, I got some Drake songs. I don't know if y'all want to hear it, because when I drop it or I tease it, the fans say, Ak, we don't want to hear it. You're fucking it up. But then people want to know. All I get asked, when is Iceman? When is Iceman? So that morning, when I was going to do the J. Cole stream, because we've been doing streams talking about Finesse 2 times too much. Blueface too much. So I'm like, all right, hip hop's going to be in the building. You know, when it comes to album releases, people are going to come to our stream, right? People that don't really watch us. So I'm like, it's a hip hop moment. I want this year to be spicy. So I said, I'm dropping it today. Like, I'm going to just tease it right before I get into the album, Cole's album. And I play it, and when I wake up in the morning, maybe I'm a little wrong, but there was more headlines. There's way more headlines that had the snippet being teased. Then there's more headlines with the snippet being teased than about Cole's album, which, that was a little bit shocking, but Not really.
All right, listen to this. Like I said last week, I felt Akademiks was being a little selfish here. He could have easily dropped those snippets any other day. Sometimes you don't need to steal the spotlight from someone else's moment. Everybody's hyped about J. Cole's album, feeling the energy, ready to celebrate. There's zero reason to swoop in just to flex and say, yo, me and Drake ran the moment. It's completely fine to chill, watch as a fan, and let the artist shine. Now, fast forward to this week, on the latest Royal Mal podcast, Mal comes in hard, calling out DJ Akademiks like a linebacker, claiming these tracks Akademiks dropped aren't even on Drake's upcoming Iceman album. Mal admits he hasn't even heard the 2 snippets Akademiks played, but he's confident they're not on the album. And here's exactly what Mal had to say.
I'm just saying, man. You know.
Do you have a release date for us since you damn near guessed this one?
I said,
You asked me, do I know the release date or do I have a release
I said
date?
Iceman this Friday.
What Maul said when you said
He laughed at me.
Iceman this Friday. Yeah,
Do you guys have any comments about the Drake leak? Oh, I didn't mean to do my hands like that. About the Drake leak on the day of the Fall Off release?
I didn't hear it, but whatever it is, it ain't on Iceman. I can tell you that. It's just throwaways. It's just,
Pete said you heard it here first.
None of what y'all are hearing on the internet is on Iceman. I can promise you that.
Okay.
It's not. None of that shit.
And we'll find out on Friday.
We won't
that
find out
album
on
is not coming on Friday.
Hell no. Fuck no.
I don't think Iceman is coming on Friday.
All right, well, we'll wait and see.
Cold World, Iceman.
Okay.
How much? All right. How much time do you think
Of what?
in between
Of the album?
that he's gonna let the cold shit breathe?
Rory, I know when the album is coming out.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not saying it, but I know
No,
when
I know
the
you're not
album-
gonna say it, and you
Yeah.
haven't told me anything.
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to like get. Is it gonna be a long time, or is it gonna kind of be
It's
a?
gonna be a good time. It may cost you a little. It may cost you a lot, but it will cost you. It's gonna be a good time, Rory. That's all. That's all we need to know, man. Everybody, listen, man. Enjoy.
Can we do some cold shit and drive my mother's Mazda up to Toronto for the release?
I don't know if the Mazda.
It's a fun drive.
Okay, hold up. Let's break this down. My first question has to be, Mal, how are you out here saying you haven't even heard the snippets, but somehow you know with 100% confidence that they're not on Iceman? That logic does not compute. The only way that makes sense is if Drake himself told Mal, yo, I've got a ton of records ready, but the ones that actually make the album aren't finalized yet. That would completely flip the narrative from everyone else saying, Iceman's dropping soon, Iceman is coming soon. Even Conductor, Drake's own collaborator, is saying the album is around the corner. Now, here's where it gets wild. Some people think those 2 snippets DJ Akademiks dropped were Drake testing the waters, seeing which records could hit, and because neither stuck, Mal comes in as the damage control guy. Keep in mind, since Drake announced Iceman last year, Mal has been saying the album has a banger on it. So if he knew that a year ago, how is the album still not locked and ready? What all these points to is maybe Drake is feeding DJ Akademiks and Mal different info on purpose to see who's really leaking, who's keeping it solid, or maybe one of them's right and the other is totally off. I need you guys to jump in the comments and tell me what you think.